TikTok is back on the news charts for this week. I think we've talked about them last week too. I'm not sure. But TikTok will be warning users before posting inappropriate or unkind comments. It says, "Would you like to reconsider posting this? Otherwise, saying this content contains words that may violate our community guidelines. If you change your mind, you can edit your comment. Post anywhere, anyways, or edit." Now, I'm a little confused why they are even giving an option. Usually once it's flagged by the algorithm on any social media platform, they just remove your crap. They don't even give you an option to rethink what you're going to post. They just remove your crap.
I wish, and I know we've talked about this too with YouTube, like if YouTube is scanning something and they're just like, "Hey, cuz this thing looks like it's grayed," right before you're about to post it, it's grayed out and it's asking you. I think YouTube should do something like this for if they're adding a new rule or changing a new rule or something, and then your video, let's just say the algorithm doesn't catch it, and then the video is out there. They should have something where it notifies you and says, "Hey, this thing potentially could be XYZ." That way it educates us not to post something that YouTube doesn't like. And if it's just like, "No, I think this is okay," then once we say go ahead and post it, then at that rate, then it could be like, "Okay, put your gloves on. Let's go ahead and argue back and forth via email or Twitter or wherever you're at." But the comment here on TikTok where it says, do you want to be considered to edit this? It says you are ugly. The post that they're trying to put, it says you are ugly. And I could see that. I could see where where an algorithm can say, "Okay, you are ugly," is a very easy thing for the algorithm to catch.
Mm-hmm.
I think stuff like this for sure is great because it could prevent from, I guess, cyberbullying, you can say.
I don't know if prevent's the right word. I would say deter, because once people know that certain words are going to get flagged, they'll use an uppercase I or a number one. Or
Yeah. Or maybe their algorithm is already starting to read stuff like that,
Yeah.
So I don't know. I kind of like it that it's doing that on TikTok. I wish other platforms could follow suit and take that, so that way, because when you look at this, a lot of us content creators that are coming onto these platforms, we're not trying to do something that's going to get us in trouble. Obviously all of us are trying to get like a product out there. We're trying to get monetized. We're trying to learn stuff and teach people. There's a lot of benefits as a content creator. And then when it comes to users, when somebody comes in, like sometimes we'll get comments of people just trolling.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I wish those systems would say, "Hey, you're not allowed to put this comment either, because this is going to," I don't know, it's going against our, and it's funny because right in the comment section, right above, it says, "Please be sure you review our community guidelines." It's like, dude, no one's going to read your BS crap. No one's going to sit there and say, let me read what they want me not to say. They're going to say whatever they're going to want to say, regardless of what's on their community guidelines. If their algorithm could do something like this on TikTok, then, I know there's a lot of spam bots that come on YouTube and start spamming a weird random link to follow. And it's just like, what the hell is this? And it's just like, dude, hello YouTube, you spent all this money and you haven't figured out how to block a spam bot?
It's crazy because the amount of people that are being impersonated on social media by fake accounts, it's like you see them everywhere now.
Yeah. Yeah, it's dumb. I don't know. It gets under my skin. It kind of pisses me off a little bit. And it's funny because you could actually put words in there where I know YouTube has a thing. If somebody leaves a comment like a bad word, you could actually say turn on the bad words thing so it doesn't populate and you have to review it.
Right.
Or I think there's even a thing in there that you could actually turn on to not allow people to put website links.
Right.
It's like a hit or miss, you know. But yeah, I just wish they would at least be like, hey, some of this stuff doesn't look right. Maybe we should look into something like this too to protect the content creator, you know. I don't know.
Kind of feel like they should be like autocorrect, because when you work with your autocorrect on your phone, you train it. You're like, these words are good and these words are bad. You know what I mean? So
Mhm.
if the users could kind of give input and help train the I think that would be beneficial going towards a safer online experience.
Agree.